is my necklace doing? Ain't nobody about to kiss me. Hey guys, welcome back to my not forgotten YouTube channel. If this is your guys' first time here, thank you guys so much for watching and welcome. I plan on being more consistent now that we don't have ghosts in my house. So, and they just seem to love my vanity room. But yeah, I do too, so I don't blame them, I guess. But today I am reviewing, the package is already open obviously because I already have it on. But this is a SMASHBOX Studio Skin Shaping Foundation. This is a 2-in-1 stick. So one side has foundation, the other side has a contour. So if you guys would like to see how this works or if I like it, please keep watching. So I went ahead and did my brows and my eyes off camera. I am not sure how this lighting is going, but I got a new camera that's not going to turn off on me every 20 minutes, so I'm kind of excited about that. And yeah, and so I have my ring light attached to it, so the windows are open. I haven't adjusted the lighting just yet, but we'll see how this looks when I go through editing it and all of that. I got my hair up. I know I look like a mess. Okay, so I'm going to start off with Benefit's Professional. And what I have on my eyes today is the new Candy Johnson Too Faced collab. It was my first time playing with it, so if you guys want to see tutorials on that, I can definitely get that up too. I'm just going to take a little bit of this on my T-zone area. Just kind of pat it in. Okay, also while I was at Ulta, the girls recommended this Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer in Radiance. And I'm going to use that everywhere else basically, where I didn't put the Professional primer at. I hate when there's like little seals on here. In this, I went ahead and bought like a smaller size just to see if I like it or not, because I really like my Becca Cosmetics one that has like the shimmering skin perfector. I really like that one a lot, so I just want to give this one a go. They said that this goes really good with this stick foundation, and they also said that the foundation is good for dry skin, which I have. So please keep that in mind. I'm not too sure how it works for oily skin, but usually stick foundations are better for oily skin. So this is what the stick looks like. It's called Smashbox Studio Skin Shaping Foundation. And this side here has the foundation and this side here has the contour. If I can get it up. Okay, so I am going to just start by putting a few stripes on my face, and then if I need more coverage, I'll go ahead and build it up. But it looked like it was a pretty thick cream foundation, and I hope this shade matches me. And I'm using the Morphe Y7 to buff this in. I'm definitely gonna have to put more on. I haven't really found a stick foundation that I really like. So when they showed me this one, I was really excited, hoping that this might be really convenient for all the traveling that I'm doing. Instead of taking all the pumps and like pumping it out of my hand every morning, this might be a lot easier. And the reason why I'm using a brush is because stick foundations usually apply a lot better when you buff it into the skin, as opposed to using a beauty blender. This hair. If you guys hear birds, I have this trouble with all these birds right outside my window in this tree. It's awful. I feel like Snow White. I'm not even kidding. Wow, they're going ham right now. So I'm gonna apply a little bit more where I want more coverage. Now that I've seen how this applies. and then buff it in again. I have been traveling a lot the last 2 weeks. I went from Washington, D.C. straight to Hawaii, and that was about 20 plus hours of traveling, and I was completely exhausted. I remember landing in Hawaii and thinking, oh my god, like, get me off of this plane already. I literally cried when I saw the aisle chair get off, because when you fly and you're in a wheelchair, you are the first one on, last one off. So I had to wait for everyone to get off of the plane, and everyone takes their sweet time before I can get off the plane. I don't have mascara or lashes on just yet, because when I powder my face, I don't like when the powder falls on my lashes. Then I have to brush through them, and it's just like another step. So I usually apply my lashes last. And my mascara, I like to apply it right before I do my finishing spray, just in case I get like the little dots on my face. Now, right off the bat, I would have to say that this is not a full coverage foundation. This is definitely like a medium coverage. Doesn't look bad on my skin so far. We'll see. Usually about an hour into it, I'll know if the foundation is working for my skin or not. So when I go in with concealer, I like to make sure that my powder is ready to bake with before I go and blend it out, so that I can quickly set it before it creases. Today I'm going to go ahead and use Tarte Shape Tape. I believe it's in, yep, light medium. And to set my face, I'm using the Derma Blend loose setting powder. So this is about the areas where I would usually conceal. I didn't bring the concealer too far up to my lash line for the reason that I'm going to actually put shadow down there and blend it out. I just don't like too much product to be right underneath my lash line. It just doesn't feel comfortable. So I usually just start off by bringing it down all the way about down here, and then I blend it up. So I am using a Morphe 528 brush to blend this out. And I start by patting it in. And then I bring it up a little bit closer to my lash line. I used to use a beauty blender all of the time to blend out my concealer. But when you're a quad, it's a lot of work to make sure that you remember to go get wet your booty. Wet your beauty blender before you start doing your makeup. And especially because I have a ramp in my vanity room, I had to just find something that's a little bit more convenient. I still love using my beauty blender though. Make sure I get the inner corner there, and then dab it out. I know my forehead isn't completely blended yet, but I already started blending out my eyes, so I want to make sure I get that first and make sure I set that so it doesn't crease. I am hopefully filming with Nas Daily today with Red Bull, so that's why I have my Wings for Life shirt on. And hopefully that'll be something I get to do today, where I get to go film and get interviewed with him and stuff. I'm really excited about it. It was like a last minute thing. I had so many videos that I wanted to film today, but when an opportunity like this arises, it's like, how do you say no, you know? On my forehead, I'm going to go ahead and get my foundation brush and blend out that concealer a little bit better. And then I'm going to go ahead and set. I'm not going to pick up any more product because I am dry on my powder, little pointed powder brush. I'm just going to set that with whatever's left. Set my nose and my smile lines. Okay. So while that is baking, I'm going to try the other side of this foundation stick, which is the contour side. We'll see how blendable this is. I am going to start with the flat side like this and start at the back of my hairline. Ooh, way too low, way too low. Come on, Steph. Let's see if I do better on this side. There it goes. And then I'm gonna bring it where I didn't powder. These bangs. Underneath my nose. I'm not a big fan of like contouring my nose. I don't know, maybe I'll try it, we'll see. I'm gonna use a pointed side. I don't do a lot of cream contouring. It's just not something that I take my time to do, which I want to do more of, but it's just an extra step. So we'll see if I get any more active in that area. But it seems, oh. See how this contour is brought way too low? I misjudged the thickness of it, of the stick. So I'm going to go back in with my foundation brush and try and reshape that. And my forehead. Whoa, this blends out nice. I think I'm going to add a little bit more on this side though. That blends out really nice. That is really nice. I'm trying to keep it right above the hollow of my cheek here to give like more of a lifted effect. I can definitely tell a difference on this side compared to this side. I brought this side down way too low. It's okay. It's all a learning process. Get my nose. And then the sides of my nose. I think I'm going to pick up one of my Morphe brush that is meant for nose contouring. Let's see. I know there's like a rule to these brushes on how you use them and stuff, but I don't know. I don't follow rules. I just see what works best for you and go with that. Wow. It actually blended out pretty well considering the fact that I had already put powder on it. I'm going to set it all with my Shade and Light Kat Von D palette as well. But I am pretty impressed with how easy that was to blend out. Foundation's looking a little cakey around my chin already though. Feels really soft. It's like velvet. And it's not a completely matte finish, or maybe it's not a completely matte finish because of the fact that I use a radiance primer and it's kind of like peeking through. I should have done like half with it and half without. But hey, I haven't filmed in a while and I'm just happy to be back. I'm just going with it and I'm happy I have a new camera. So I'm like, let's just keep rolling. Just keep the camera rolling. Keep it rolling. Now I'm going to dust off this bake. That surprisingly made cream contouring really easy. I'm digging that so far. We'll see how I feel later on. But I'm going to take my Shade and Light palette and I'm going to use the middle shade, the warmer shade on this palette. Mine's completely broken and cracked from traveling with it. Otherwise I'd lift it up and show you. But we're working with what we have. We're working with what we have. Okay. Starting back here, buffing. There is like a spot. You know how your foundation kind of sticks with powder? There's a spot right there. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's not really blending out. What I usually do is I go in with my setting powder brush, not picking anything else up, and just kind of tap it out. And then I go back in with the powder contour. So it kind of like sets it so it's not so sticky. Just kind of tap it in. It looks better already. All right, now onto the other side. Bringing it up. It's hard to tell. I don't know if it's the foundation or the contour stick, but I feel like the product's just kind of like sucking up the powder, and it's not looking so smooth. It's like, I don't know, I feel like this area is kind of naked. I don't know, I'm going to try and put blush on and highlight. We're just going to keep rolling. No pun intended. I think I'm going to go in, should I do Opal or Champagne Pop? Two of my favorites. I think Opal's going to match better with this eye look. Okay, so I'm taking Becca Opal. This is my favorite highlighting brush. It's the Morphe Y14. You guys might wonder why I keep saying Morphe brushes. When I did my eyeshadow, I did use some brushes that I bought off Amazon that I absolutely love. But I don't know, like Morphe's just a very affordable brand, and I don't feel like spending a lot of money on brushes. So yeah. So I'm gonna start right here. I think from now on with filming, I'm just going to keep the windows closed. I think I like this color better. What do you guys think? We'll see when I'm editing it. I've said in previous videos, my favorite way to contour and highlight is I do the contour first, highlight, and then blush to just kind of mesh the colors together a little bit. So I start out by putting most of the product here, and then I just kind of like swivel it around and blend it out. I might take a little pencil brush and highlight the tippy top of my nose, and then use my finger to blend it out. Girl, what you doing back here? Right up the middle. Pick up Tarte Unstoppable blush. Looks like that. It's a pretty mauvey tone. What brush do I want to use? And then I'm going to hit the apples of my cheeks here and just melt the highlight and contour together. And then blush it back. Blush it. Now I'm going to set my face, and I'm going to do that with Hangover 3-in-1 by Too Faced, the setting spray. I don't like the mister on this. I'm going to let you guys know that I hate the mister on this, but it actually works really, really good for dry skin. I absolutely love this, and it smells so good. Now that I look like I just stepped out of a pool, I'm gonna wait for this to dry, put my mascara and lashes on, and I'll be right back. So I am now back. I finished up my lash line, put some lashes on and some lipstick. My finishing thoughts are, what is black on my nose? No, that is not my finishing thought. It doesn't look bad. It looks really good, actually. It is not making my dry spots around my nose, my forehead, and my chin stand out too much. I went ahead and set it a little bit more on my chin to see if that helped a little bit with some more setting spray, and I feel like it did a pretty good job. Not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous about wearing this today though, because I am filming, hopefully. And I just didn't want my face to like be like a total mess while I'm filming, like, hey, I'm a makeup artist. Yeah, I kind of know what I'm doing, you know? But overall, I'm kind of impressed with this. I know I'm zoomed in super close right now, like, because I couldn't adjust it properly. It was like zoom in, zoom out, zoom in. Yeah, so, but, I mean, at least you guys can see it a little bit better now. My hair looks a little crazy because I haven't seen my girl Terry in about 3 weeks. So I'm like, Terry, where you at? But yeah, I overall like this foundation. We'll see how it wears throughout the day. If my mind changes, I'll definitely leave it down in the description box down below. But so far, so good. Yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. I already have my fashion vlog is getting filmed either today or tomorrow. I already have the clothes ready, so that's ready to go. I'm going to start editing this to see if I like the lighting or not, to see what time of day would be best to film. But it's all a learning process. I'm starting all over again, and I do have a giveaway coming up. I'm super excited about it, and there's no special reason for this giveaway. Everything I've personally bought myself. I just want to say thank you for you guys sticking beside me through my move and my traveling and, you know, my depression and stuff. I just want to say thank you to you guys for being supportive, and no better way to say thank you than to have a giveaway. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. Mwah. That was weird. Mwah. My eye is creasing. Yay for dry eye. Clear eyes is awesome. Something in my eye.